I have some good news and I have some bad news. Cut that. All bad news in Miami Bitcoin. We're going to see the most dumbest moments out there next. I know you're thinking, hey, this guy's XRP Ripple guy, but we're not going to talk about them today. I just did talk about them. But hey, we're not going to talk anymore about them. We're going to talk about FTX. My God, cue the fireworks. Blow that shit up. I mean, those fireworks aren't the good fireworks. Those are the blow up fireworks. Blow up FTX. Stop talking about it. All today on OG Crypto and NFTs. Welcome everyone. My name is Troy, and every day we go over the latest news in blockchain, digital currencies, as well as NFTs. Got a couple of stories on that, and I know you guys have been all over it. You want to bring on producer Emi. She's coming on today. All right. She even did her hair perfect today for it. So without ado, let's jump into it. Guys, I've come up with some of the most stupid moments in Bitcoin Miami 2023. Yes. How is the world and banks and financial institutions taking Bitcoin serious when you have a couple of bozo wizards on stage at Bitcoin 23? My God, there's so many wizard pictures out there. I mean, you had a funeral for the dollar. Then you have the wizards out there. I mean, this is supposed to be the store value. This is supposed to be the world currency. And this is what you get? Come on, Bitcoin. This is ridiculous. Well, that goes up for A. That's number one. Number one. Let's go to choice number two. And it's Michael Saylor. My gosh. Some of the dumbest stuff come out of this guy's mouth. He can't say anything. It's just like being with your wife. Happy wife, happy life. But you know what? When that house is burning down and she's in the house, she's not getting out. She's going to be yelling at you about the clothes you left on the floor while the house is burning down. That's what Michael Saylor is. Let's go right to the table.
Bitcoin's a crypto commodity, and the regulators aren't going to interfere with it. And if you want to actually own and buy a crypto commodity in the form of Bitcoin, you're fine. I think the crypto exchanges are going to be reorganized. I think the cryptocurrencies in the form of stable coin are going to be regulated, if not regulated out of existence. I think the crypto tokens and crypto securities are going to be regulated, perhaps out of existence. So you've got your clarity. Your clarity is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the most secure network. It's the most secure asset. Everything else has got a...
Okay. All right. So let's go over what Michael Saylor just said, because I've never seen a guy more focused on something in my life, with blinders on his eyes, his ears, everything else. So you're telling me that he comes out and says, hey, we're going to go regulate the exchanges out of business. We're going to regulate the other coins, the altcoins out of existence, right? And Bitcoin is the most secure network and asset. Are you kidding me? It just went down 3 times 2 weeks ago. Come on, Michael, what are you talking about? Are you so blind not to see that when you brought on Orioles, that it's been a complete mess? The whole white paper needs to be rewritten. Otherwise, you're just clogging up the entire Lightning Network. You're looking at, fees of what, 5, 10, 20, 100 times greater than Ripple itself. Oh, I'm supposed to know that name. I said Ripple again. Hey, this guy is clueless. How's it going? Let me ask Mike, how's it going with El Salvador and Bitcoin City? Yeah. How's it going with your portfolio? Oh, that's right. You're in the negative as well. For years, you had to step down on your own company. You had to step down as CEO. What a joke, bro. That is number 2. Guys, let's go on to the next one. Max Kaiser. What are you doing, brother? Show us what you're doing.
This is the worst shit. All this shit is good shit. No more of this shit. We only want Bitcoin shit. Thank you. Everything is shit. You guys are shit.
You gotta even show that twice. Max Kaiser Bitcoin Maxi, him and his buddy are ripping up US currency dollars. Are you stupid? First of all, it's illegal to do it. Second of all, you're in the United States, bro. You better be flying out pretty quickly, you know. And number three, you continue to make that point for Elizabeth Warren and for all the anti-crypto people to show how stupid you are. Again, we need to be professional in the crypto industry. We don't need to have these childish things going on. This is exactly what is, you know, you have a few cocktails in you, you know, do stupid shit. Do not have it on film. Don't put it on tape. Don't put it on video, whatever, because it just cheapens Bitcoin itself. And when financial institutions look at this, even like Jamie Dimon, would you be dealing with this guy right here? Why would you even want to call him up? He just does dumb shit. And it doesn't make any sense. This is the third dumbest thing that I saw at Bitcoin Miami. I saw, but there's a bunch more that's out there, but I just don't know. Anyone out there you know, in the comment section, put number 1, number 2, or number 3. Which one do you think was more stupid in Bitcoin Miami? The Wizards, Michael Saylor saying Bitcoin's network is the most secure? Poosh. Or we're looking at Max Kaiser ripping up US currency. My God, you've gone over the top, guys. You've gone way over the top. All right, let's get into real news here. All right. I should add this as number 4 stupid, and it has nothing to do with Bitcoin. FTX CEO's legal billings continue to hint at 2.0 reboot. Are you kidding me? You're really going to put FTX out there? First of all, the name just is terrible. Number 2, FTX, the corporate offices were in Jamaica, so you have to move them to the United States, you know, and the only reason you do this is that you have a New York bit license. That bit license should be already revoked because you've already committed fraud. How do you reboot something that we haven't even litigated on this subject yet? To even think that you're doing this is more of a joke than anything that happened at Bitcoin Miami. It doesn't make any sense to me. There's just nothing here to look at. You know, but Michael said it'll be litigated out of existence. Not if you're actually giving, you know, donations to a party. Let's go on to the next one. Hong Kong to open crypto exchange access for retail users, but there's a catch. Hong Kong securities watchdog. Hey. I'm going to bring her on here in a second. Hong Kong security watchdog, you know, announces new plans to allow retail investors access to virtual asset platforms. Hey guys, we need to have the world and retail involved in crypto assets. We do not need to try to shut them out and have financial institutions and governments tell them that you're not allowed to get into them. So I'm good to see that Hong Kong is opening up. They want to become a crypto hub, as well as Singapore and some other Southeast Asian countries and governments. So that's good to see that it's moving forward on here. So good for Hong Kong. Last week they announced that their CBDC / their pilot program for their real estate tokenization on Ripple's XRPL. So now they're going forward and continually being pro-crypto. All right, let's move on. Digital Currency Group misses their $600 million payment from Genesis. This was a big fight in December of last year and January of this year. Genesis felt very slighted by Gemini and the Digital Currency Group because they had so much money sitting on there, which was actually a lot of Ethereum that was locked up as a staking platform. And now they try to pull it off way back 6 months ago, and they couldn't. They weren't owed a payment on it until now. And what has happened? Nothing. And so I got to think that these two are gonna slug it out in court, you know. And will it force DCG to maybe go bankrupt or maybe have a bigger issue here? We're gonna find out. But this is not good news, and it's another black eye for crypto and it going forward. All right, let's bring in Producer Emi. How are you doing, Producer Emi?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Love your hair today.
Thanks. No, you don't, but that's fine.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. So we have the Pudgy Penguins.
Yes. They released a toy line that earned $500,000 in 2 days, which is crazy. But we did see a lot of hype around their new Pudgy World, which did also drop. So I'm kind of not surprised, but I think this is very smart and targeted play on their end. This is all through Amazon exclusively, and I wonder if eventually Pudgy would be moving to the Amazon NFT one day.
I think they have a chance. I also think that they're looking at maybe some type of cartoon series or something like that, or maybe even a book series or online book series. Ever since this was launched it's almost 2 years now, and we really felt that in the community that there was a lot of scamming going on. The initial founders got bounced hard, actually got paid out, but there was missing about 800 ETH. And the founders were the only ones that had access to that wallet or those wallets. So they actually sold this for another 150 ETH to another group, and him and his VC or venture capitalists have really taken this thing to another level. I mean, believe it or not, Pudgy Penguins were down at probably 0.2 ETH, and now they're 5 ETH, I think. What did you see you remember?
I think they're higher than 5.
Okay. The hype around this is really taking off.
Closer to 6 ETH again.
Okay.
I want to say it was like 4 point something last week and like 6 this week. So
wow.
It had a pretty big growth.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this is brilliant. The, physical items for kids aren't taking off. So. And obviously it has.
There's a video out. It says which depicts child playing in her bedroom with the NFT inspired toys in a homage to Toy Story.
Yeah, it's very
franchise.
Toy Story. Yeah, Sky was looking at it. So
well, we'll see how this really works out. Again, we're just seeing adoption here in this space, with all these different communities. Way back in the day, which was about a year and a half ago, we saw a lot of promises coming out of communities. And I just talked with my business partner, Ryan, and like 4 or 5 of our communities that really we haven't talked about here we're seeing kind of moving forward, and the development has happened. So it's literally taken a year or more to really put developers together, put a game together, or put some type of protocol together to get their communities and their NFTs going forward. We saw that one of the very first this is a true story. Very first NFT I've ever bought was called a Rasta, and it was this Rasta guy who's probably smoking marijuana, and it didn't even sell out. There was 10,400 of them. I think they sold 4,000 of them. I bought 2. My business partner goes, I gotta buy them. And I bought 4 or 5, and we literally held them as a completely, maybe a cool, digital pick, but it's completely worthless.
it's something you forgot about. You bought you tucked it away in a wallet.
So yesterday we look at them, and they're worth a third of an ETH. And it's like, and they're connected with something that's now growing. And I'm like, man, you could have bought literally 100 for $100. Like it was just, they couldn't get rid of them. And now we're starting to see them move up. So I think that be very cautious when you're looking at different communities, whether going, what's going on with them. I know one of our blue chips, Cool Cats, when we first started was about 5 or 6 ETH. And it actually peaked out a year ago about 12 to 15 ETH, and now it's worth less than 1 ETH. Yeah, it's kind of worthless, and they haven't been able to put anything out, and that's been their issue. So, well, you guys take care. I know NFT talk is her thing. So you guys take care. I will see you tomorrow. Will you be available tomorrow to be on the YouTube video?
Bye. Yeah, I'll be here.
All right, better hair, right?
He's just jealous. Okay, bye.